neck to red, my neck's too red. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red.
Hey y'all, we back. Those of y'all that those 16, 18, 25, 32 views that I get on my channels, y'all know that I've already done 2. So this isn't a throwback Thursday, this is a throwback Monday. We're gonna go back a couple years.
Get out of them wires.
3 years ago. We're gonna go back 3 years ago. And we got, it's not under his channel. It's up under Fat McLean. Stevie said McLean.
That says Fat McLean.
I know. I seen Fat McLean myself. Y'all see it? Fat McLean. But Millie said it was McLean. And I don't know how he pronounced it. This is the first one I've seen with him, but this is Millie with him. This is Millie Red. But this is back home. Let's get into it. Got a smooth voice.
And the choices that he made, living like that every day. Feeling like I can't be saved. Need to hit my knees and pray, Lord, lift me from these demons. They're always in my head and they're scheming. I wanna know my purpose, my reason for being. Stay away from surface. Do you hear me screaming? Mama is an angel, daddy was a heathen. I remember him.
I've known people that had that situation. I can't say that. I can say my mom was, to me, she was an angel. I can't say that my dad was a heathen. I mean, he had his ways, but, you know, we got our ass beat by him a lot. I can't relate to that one. I mean, I can relate to it, but not as in what I would, what's the word? Perceive, yeah. What I would perceive as a heathen, I can't say he was, but hey, my dog's pushing the camera around. Stop, come here. All right, go.
Battling with all these demons. I was born a savage. I would not believe it. Bullets to the chest and I'm still breathing. Been through many tests. Most of them I failed. Hoping I don't end up in jail or even hell. Only time will tell, but I did it on my own. I'm praying every day that I make it back home. I never meant to be so.
Okay, no.
It's your mandate.
So, did he turn down the road or not?
Do it.
He said he didn't mean to turn down.
I know he said I didn't mean to turn down that road, but then he said something about I don't want to go to jail, and well, I'm getting ahead of the lyrics. Go with it.
He said he don't know if he's going to jail or hell.
Nobody means to turn down the road.
Still manage. Huh?
A lot of people don't
There.
expect to turn down these roads, but they happen.
Yeah. Shit
That's
happens.
life.
Life happens. I mean,
Experience, life experience.
But I mean, it is your. I mean,
It's your choice.
It's your
whether you
choice
stay
which
on
way
this
the
path
life
or you go
goes.
on that path.
and I mean, you can always turn off the other road too. I mean, once you go down that road for a little ways, and I think that's what Red's fixing to get into. All right,
was fighting with my demons, thought I'd never
Fight with
make
your
it
demons.
home.
back up.
The devil's on my back.
Stop biting me, damn it!
Fight
I
with your demons.
remember waking
I'm
up.
fighting my demon. I remember waking up in them walls,
I didn't
hoping that I make it back home. Back it up.
I did.
Oh,
A little too far.
damn!
She knows you're mad at her.
I'm mad at you for eating my Nikes. See? Stop biting me. See, that's the thing though. A lot of them don't come out with that. A lot of people don't come out of them situations. And Tyler's over here this time, y'all not over there. A lot of people don't come out of that situation with that mindset. That a lot of, longest I've been in jail was a week. That was the longest and I knew I didn't want to go back. What? It don't. What the fuck? I mean, that's my life. I'm not explaining. I'm just saying. I ain't saying nobody.
Any situation though, you can come out of innocent.
Right.
even
But
if
what
it's-
I was saying was, is as long as I've spent in jail was a week, and I
Right,
realized in
thank
that
you.
week that I didn't want to be there. No, it ain't no take two. I realized that that's not a place that. What you do?
Take two.
No, it ain't. You better fast forward it back to the spot. I'm not taking two. This ain't no two stuff. This is our living room. This is our conversation. This is how we feel about the song. But anyway, what I was saying was the longest time I've spent in jail was a week. And I realized then that I didn't want to be there. And then there's a lot of, and then you know that, and hell, Red knows that I worked for the state for a while, but I wasn't no corrections officer, but I had to work around inmates. And that I've heard stories from inmates that have been in there in a while. I've heard stories that I'm not coming back. I've heard stories that I'm getting out next week. Well, congratulations. I'll be back in about a month. Why? Because I take care of my family better in here than I do out there. But some of them don't have that mindset. Some of them have that mindset that I know I can make better for myself out there. And then, I mean, like some of them did, like that one kid I asked, I said, when you coming? He said he was getting out in 90 days. I said, when you coming back? He said, I don't know. So, I mean, that right there told me he was
Well, I'm just talking about like with addiction.
decent. Yeah, I mean, you get away.
You get away from it, and you have that mindset to stay. I'm staying away from this, but then something happens that throws you right off course.
Like Matitude. Matitude. Some people, they find their way away, but then they find themselves right back into the same situation. A lot of times you have to cut your ties with what was your friends beforehand needs to be, they need to be what, acquaintances afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and friends need to turn over to somebody else. Them other ones are acquaintances. You don't shun them, but you're not airtight with them no more when you get out of that situation. All right, let's go. Plus, I want to do this when it was short and sweet, and it was to the point, and it had situations that they're addressing. And I like his voice, and I think I'm gonna look up and see what else he's done. But there you go. That's some old stuff from Millie Red 3 years ago. Fat McLean. I've got to look you up. I got to find out some more about you. But that's our take on that one. Y'all, we fixing to eat some homemade soup. Y'all keep it real.
Neck too red, my neck's too red.